Hello travelers, welcome to TravelAssistente. One of the poorest nations on the planet is Laos. The Lao people have little material possessions beyond their food, but their Buddhist beliefs enable them to find happiness in a simple lifestyle. Most residents reside in small rural communities close to rivers. To grow enough food, the entire family works incredibly hard. For cooking, drinking and washing, many people who lack running water must carry water from the river to their modest wooden homes. People engage in a sport known as kataw in Laos and other Southeast Asian nations. Similar to volleyball, players must kick or force a tiny hollow ball made of woven bamboo over a high net instead of using their hands. Rhinoceros-beetle wrestling is a popular sport among the Lao. The longest standing beetle is the subject of wagers. Vientiane. Vientiane, the capital of Laos, was once a trading post for the French colonists. Both beautiful, ornate Buddhist temples and a wealth of French architecture can be found in this city. The largest city in the nation, it still retains its laid-back and amiable vibe. Do not skip a trip to That Luang, also referred to as the Great Stupa, one of Laos's most revered sites. With a central stupa standing 148 feet tall and dating back to the 16th century, this enormous golden temple is astounding. The Patuxai Victory Monument is another distinctive landmark of this city. Similar in size to France's Arc de Triomphe, this enormous arch is intricately carved with representations of Hindu gods and has towers in the Laotian style on top. Vang Vieng. It feels like entering a complete sanctuary when traveling to the town of Vang Vieng in the north. Large limestone mountains and vividly green rice paddies surround this tiny town. Backpackers would travel here from far and wide to party in this once famous party town, while floating down the Nam Song River in inner tubes and stopping at the bars that lined the river's banks. But now that the party scene has been banned by the government, Vang Vieng is the ideal location to explore and enjoy many river activities. Given that this is one of the most picturesque settings you can imagine, I would definitely spend the day floating down the river. The Blue Lagoon is another location nearby that's worth visiting. This picture-perfect lagoon has platforms to jump off of and rope swings throughout. It is a seductive shade of blue. And if you are a traveler, like and subscribe for more videos. Luang Prabang. The next suggested stop on your trip to this wonderful country is Luang Prabang. Since it is so full of history, culture and natural beauty, the city itself is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Kuang Si Waterfalls are not far from town. One-of-a-kind oasis is tucked away in the middle of the jungle. Swim in the turquoise blue pools beneath these magnificent multi-tiered waterfalls. Finally, a black bear rescue center is situated halfway between the park's entrance and the waterfalls. This already incredible excursion was made even better by getting to see these sleeping bears up close. It is also essential to go to the Mount Phousi Temple. Although visiting Wat Chom Si's 7-tiered golden pagoda will require you to ascend more than 300 steps, the effort will be well worth it. You should not miss the panoramic views of Luang Prabang in addition to the temple. Si Phan Don. A group of islands in the delta of the Mekong River known as Si Phan Don, or the 4,000 Islands, are located in southern Laos. The majority of the islands are tiny and uninhabited. The majority of the residents are fishermen who take advantage of the delta's nutrient-rich waters for their livelihood. Det and Don Khong Islands are the biggest and most well-liked islands. Here you can find lodging for tourists, eateries and shops. With its hostels and bars, Det is more of a destination for travelers than Don Khong. The islands have a very laid-back and tranquil atmosphere. Pedaling past paddy fields, towns and stunning waterfalls, you can easily explore the islands on a bicycle. Perhaps you'll even see some cute water dolphins here. Pakse. Pakse is one of the larger towns in the country's center. People who are going to or coming from the 4,000 islands frequently stop there for a layover. However, Pakse has a lot more to offer than just a place to stay while waiting for a ride. Green fields and mountains surround Pakse, which is situated between the Mekong and the Se Don rivers. Right after the rainy season, when the entire country turns a vivid shade of green, the area around Pakse is stunning. The city is the ideal starting point for exploring the well-known Bolaven Plateau, despite having few sites or tourist attractions. The Bolaven Plateau is one of the most beautiful places in Laos and is a magnificent park with many waterfalls, coffee and tea plantations. The Bolaven Plateau can be visited independently as part of a guided tour or by leasing a scooter or tuk-tuk. That's it guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe.